Antonio, we're going to work on your breathing today. So breathing is going to be really helpful for several different reasons. It's going to help with stress relief. So especially if you're feeling a lot of tension in like your neck or even in your jaw, let's say you get some tension headaches as well, this breathing technique will be really helpful in calming down those overactive muscles, okay? Working the breathing will also help with powerlifting or lifting heavy and make your workouts a lot more effective. And then also if you ever struggle with low back pain, doing this diaphragmatic breathing will help with that as well. Okay, so a lot of different benefits to working on proper breathing techniques. So to start, I'm gonna have you put one hand on your tummy and one hand on your chest, okay? And to start, let's just have you take in a deep breath. And then out. Okay, now this time I'm gonna have you do that again. And I'm gonna have you pay attention to what fills up first, your tummy or your chest. Ready? Take a deep breath in. And let it all out. Good. What filled up first?
My chest.
Your chest. Okay, now we're gonna do this again. This time I want you to tell me what fills up the most, your tummy or your chest. Ready? Take a deep breath in. And all the way out. What did you feel like filled up more?
I guess my stomach.
Yeah, I would say it was like pretty even for you. Okay. All right. For a lot of people though, what happens is they end up filling up their chest first, and they also fill up their chest more than their tummy. What that tells me is that the diaphragm is weak. Okay, so the diaphragm is a muscle, and what happens is when you take that nice deep breath in, the diaphragm should be pulling down and inflating the stomach. And then when you breathe out, the diaphragm relaxes and it pushes all the air out, okay? So let's try this. We're gonna work on a little bit of coordination. What I'm gonna have you do is try and fill your tummy first with air. And then when you feel like you've just about filled your stomach, let your chest rise, okay? Your chest is an accessory breathing muscle, okay? So fill the primary first, and then let the accessory work. Are you ready? Okay. Slow, deep breath in, filling the tummy first. Good, and then let the chest fill up. Good, and then everything out. Okay, let's try that a couple more times. Slow, deep breath in, filling the tummy first. And then let the chest rise. Excellent, good, and then let it all out. Does that feel okay? Okay, great. Now I'm gonna add one more layer to this, okay? And this is what's gonna really help give you that extra oomph when you're doing anything like powerlifting, okay? So we're gonna incorporate core as well as pelvic floor muscles into your breathing. Now I want you to think about your diaphragm as the top of like a can, like let's think of a soda can, okay? The diaphragm's the top of the can. Your pelvic floor is gonna be the bottom of the can. Your core muscles are going to be the sides of the can, okay? Now we need the top and the bottom to move together, okay? So when you're breathing in, okay, which way is your diaphragm going? Is it pulling down or is it going up? It's pulling down because it's bringing the air in, right? So if the diaphragm is going down, then I want the pelvic floor to go down, which means the pelvic floor is relaxing, okay? Think about like, first thing in the morning when you go to pee, you just, oh God, you just relax everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you take that deep breath in, diaphragm is coming down, pelvic floor is relaxing. When you let all the air out, do a gentle squeeze, also known as a Kegel of the pelvic floor. Are you familiar with Kegels?
I guess.
Think about when you have to hold in your pee.
Yeah.
Okay. Or hold in like a fart.
Okay.
Okay, because you can do Kegels for both front and back.
Right.
So if you're holding in pee or a fart, you tighten everything up, okay? That's what I'm talking about when I say squeeze, okay? So just real quick recap, when you're breathing in, everything is relaxed. When you let all the air out, you're gonna do a squeeze at the pelvic floor. Okay, ready? All right, slow, deep breath in.
Wait, do you want my stomach first?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then let the chest rise. And as you let it all out, you're gonna squeeze, hold in that pee, hold in that fart. Good. Again. Ready? Breathing through the tummy. Relax everything as the chest rises. And then as you let everything out, you're going to squeeze. Feels okay?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Now, when you're lifting, you're gonna do the same thing, right? When you're setting up, you're gonna let everything relax, breathing through the tummy. When you get ready to exert, like let's say you're doing squats, as you're coming up to exert, you're gonna do a squeeze up the pelvic floor and you're breathing out, okay? Let's take another exercise, for example. Let's take the bridges. Okay, you know what a classic bridge is, where you squeeze the tush and lift? Okay, so you're gonna breathe in, everything relaxes. When you squeeze the tush and lift, you're gonna squeeze the pelvic floor and breathe out. Good, and then back out. Again, breathing through the tummy, relaxing everything. When you breathe out, you're gonna squeeze and lift. Good, one more time, down. Deep breath in through the tummy, let the chest fill, everything's relaxed. Breathe out, squeeze and lift.